I thought today we could do a little catching up with what I've been doing for the last month. Um, it's not what you expect. And I also thought we could dye my hair again because it's time. Because I'm sick of looking at my hair. So, today, that's what we're doing. We're gonna use a whole bunch of different Arctic Fox colors. Uh, all of these. I don't exactly have a plan of what we're doing. We're just going to start doing it, and it's going to be awesome. That's basically how I do my hair every time. I have like a sort of idea of how I want things to look, but most of the time I don't really know. So, I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're going to join me on this hair dyeing adventure, and let's get started.
Here's what's up. I do a lot of rambling and nonsense in this video, so editing Emily is just gonna come in and tell you what's up, because apparently I just could not handle recording a video yet.
I have had the COVID. So this hair just makes me think about being sick, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want a change. I want something brighter. I want something that makes my skin look healthier. I want something that makes me feel healthier. And varied colors are always good to make you feel and look healthy. So that's what we're doing. I got exposed to COVID on the 10th. So that doesn't account for like the week and a half before that I didn't post anything. But man, this is serious stuff. When you get sick, you get sick hard. Luckily, I didn't have to go to the hospital. I just did it at home. But it knocked me on my butt. Like, it knocked me out. It was so bad. I highly recommend wearing a mask if you're going to be around a lot of people. I got it from my sister because I don't go around a lot of people. Yay, thanks, sister. Sharing everything. It's fine. Yeah, it was not good. Okay, so we're going to start with this Froze color, which is actually the color of my hair right now is Froze. But we're going to start with that. Whatever I have left in this bottle, I am just working with, you know, whatever we've got here. So yeah, that's what I had going on. We had a lot of plans for, you know, the month of June, and instead it ended up just being me sleeping for the last like 2 or 3 weeks.
This is the part where I spend 10 minutes talking about how awful COVID was. You want to know how bad it was? Go look it up.
But let me tell you, I've lost my sense of smell. My sister lost her sense of smell and taste, so that's a bummer. I just lost my sense of smell.
And here's where I spend 10 minutes talking about my loss of smell. I fast forwarded for you.
Just in case you're wondering, I have a beautiful hot pink color that we're going to put on the bottom. So I'm just going to put gloves on and we're going to start doing that. Oh, and to use that, I used Froze and Virgin Pink from Arctic Fox.
I filmed this a week and a half ago from the time I'm editing it. I was still really struggling. As I'm watching this back, I can see the obvious difficulty breathing I'm having, and I cannot find the words that I need to use. It was still really hard, and I'm still struggling with the after effects of COVID.
I'll tell you something that's really funny. I have actually filmed like many hours of me dyeing my hair. I think I've only not filmed me dyeing my hair one time, but I never actually end up posting it because I just think it's dumb. I just think it's me rambling and being ridiculous. And
hey there, editing Emily here. You are right, Emily. You're right. You are just rambling forever.
Now I think that's exactly what we need. I think we need just some ridiculousness here. If you haven't watched why I'm dyeing my hair and why I've chosen to be crazy, vulnerable, I don't know, stepping out of my comfort zone, entering my true comfort zone, I think I can link the video like in a corner or something, so maybe I'll do that.
just rambling the whole time. Don't worry. I'm doing you a favor by just fast forwarding you doing this. You don't want to sit here and watch this for an hour. I can't even upload an hour-long video to YouTube yet. I don't have enough subscribers. Go subscribe.
Let's do Girls' Night. It's a really beautiful color. I should probably open it first, huh? I also want to use Periwinkle. Yeah, I want that. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Violet Dream. Okay. So, I still have some pink in my brush, and I've got pink in my hair, so that'll change everything. Was a terrible way to do this. Oh my gosh, you are a mess. Okay, I think that's a pretty good color. Let's go ahead and really poorly mixed. This is gonna be great. It'll be streaky. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna separate these out again because those are too big of sections.
Here I recommend my favorite book. It's called Captivating. It's not like my favorite book that I want to read over and over again, but it's the one book that I have continuously gone back to pick out bits and pieces because it has changed who I am as a woman. So go read Captivating by John and Stassi Eldridge. You will not be disappointed at all. It will change the way you view yourself, and it will change the way you view how you interact with other people. Do it.
What is something I would tell younger me? And this also applies for like all ages of me. If I would have learned it early on, I think I would be in a different place. Not like necessarily where I am today, because I love my life. But I mean like mentally and where I am like education wise would be different if I had known this. And this is just something I've come to realize lately. Just because someone is older than you does not mean they are smarter than you. I don't know why it has taken me so long to figure that out. Like, I know there are people who are younger than me and smarter than me. I have always known that. But for some reason, I never applied that to myself. I never applied it to like me personally, where I don't have to take someone who's older than me, I don't have to take their word at like face value. I don't have to take it as God's honest truth, because there's a lot of things that have been said to me by older people who that has seriously negatively impacted me. Whether it was something super judgmental they've said, or something where they spoke down to me and told me basically that my words were not valuable, or my experiences and opinions were not valuable, or even when I just assumed that because they were older than me, they knew what they were talking about and that they were smarter than me, like education-wise, smarter than me. And I have learned that that is not true. I am 29 years old. I don't know everything. I will never know everything. But I am not stupid. And I have kind of lived my whole life just assuming that I am not the smartest person. And not just not the smartest person in the room, but like not even close, like not even top half of the smartest people in the room. Honestly, I've kind of always lived my life in the bottom half of the class. So, for example, I think this is where it started from. I always kind of knew where I sat in the class, in my graduating class, but this is a long story, but there were 56 kids in my graduating class, and I graduated with like a 3.6 GPA out of a 4.0, and I was bottom half of my class by like I was like top 5 of the bottom half of my class. And I've kind of always lived my life like that since I graduated, and honestly probably most of high school, because I kind of knew that's where I stood. But I've always lived my life in a way where there are a heck of a lot of people smarter than me, and I just assume you are one of the smarter people. Like, if you weren't obviously really unintelligent, I just assume you're smarter than me. And I feel like I've really done myself a disservice like that. I've done myself harm by assuming that I am not smart enough to carry on a conversation with people, or to put my opinion or my input into something because of how I perceive you to be. I perceive myself to be one of the less intelligent people in my friend group. I know that's not true. Like, at face value, I know that's not true. I know that we are probably all pretty equal. But I perceive me to be less intelligent and less important than them. And I've always allowed myself to be that way in friends group, to not be the smartest person in the room. And I can only imagine what my life would be like if I would just always have the confidence to assume that I am worthy of your conversation and I am worthy of this because I am intelligent. And I've decided I'm going to start living my life like that I am a smart person, and that I'm going to start living my life like I am one of the smarter people in the room.
You guys, it's time to rinse my hair out. You are not invited to come wash my hair with me. I'll see you later. I have rinsed. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. I've been drying my hair for 11 minutes and I'm done. I mean, it's still kind of wet, but I'm done. Is this not the coolest thing I've ever done to my head? Pretty sure it is. Like, oh my gosh. This is amazing. I really need to dry that side. Do you see this? How freaking cool am I? I'm the coolest person I've ever met. Pro tip pastel hair color time with Emily. You guys, I ruined this purple in a week because I did not use color protector. There is this thing that you can buy called UV color protector. Buy it. Otherwise you'll be so sad when you spend all this time doing your hair and you ruin this lavender. Anyways though, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. My hair's awesome. See you later.